In the 1940s, Dr. Wilhelm Reich discovered an all-pervasive energy responsible for life that he called orgone energy. The experimental life energy meter is a modern version of Reich's invention using advances in electronics to make it safe, compact, and portable. While studying its properties, he invented the orgone field meter that he introduced in his book, The Cancer Biopathy. In Reich's original device, an induction coil is connected to a series of metal plates with a light bulb in between. When the device was activated, the light bulb would glow whenever a living orgone field approached the upper plate. This device can be used to measure life energy in people, plants, food, liquids, objects, and generating devices. The large plate electrode is sitting on top of about 20 centimeters of white foam insulation to isolate it from the floor. In this way, the reading is about 35% on the times 10 range, and you can see that as I get off, the reading goes back down to 0. Okay, now testing a leaf from a plant. The soil is relatively dry, so this is the effect of the plant, not of the water in the plant. And you can see that once the plant is connected on times 1, it's giving a deflection of about 13%. This effect shows the coupling between the human body and the plant. So you can see right now that the reading is about 25%. If I now approach the plant, you can see that the human body field increases the plant and the total energy reading up to about 35%. See, it's very clear, increase in the energy. And if I just bring my hand close to the unit, about the same distance, it doesn't affect the unit, but if I bring it up to the plant, it does. Today we're going to test acupuncture points. So first we're going to try to align the point as precisely as possible. There we go. So it's reading about 75. Now we're going to take the same finger from the end and we get a reading of 20. So being right on the acupuncture point makes a huge difference. As we approach the acupuncture point, the reading goes up until it reaches the maximum right on the spot, which is hard to align, but there we go. There's our reading right there, about 75, 76. Okay, now we're going to try the H10 point that's on the small finger of the right hand, and might take some alignment to get it right. Let's see if I can get it. Okay, so this point gives a little bit of a lower reading. It's 50, 58. And the front of the finger, again, reads around 28. Acupuncture points can be found simply by aligning the probe with the point and then finding the highest reading. That's when you're directly on top of the acupuncture point.
So there's nothing special about this. It's just a voltmeter you can get from anywhere. Terminal. Okay, put this onto one terminal and then put your finger on the top of that. Look what the numbers did. They jumped to 194. It was around 10. It went 20 times more. Well, I've tested hundreds of people, and people who are elderly or sick have voltages of about 1 millivolt to 5 millivolts. People that are healthy, that do a lot of meditation or yoga, they'll have something high, even up to 100 millivolts. Okay, so that's what we know from testing hundreds of people, that people who are healthier and have more energy in general have a higher voltage. And we're talking millivolts, we're not talking like volts, even 1 volt, not even 1 volt, right?